Hey everybody, and welcome back to Finance on Your Terms with Mike and Danny. Today, I think we're wrapping up our Hot Summer Tips series. And if you remember last week, or the last 2 weeks, we've talked about things that you can just check in on. Things that may only take a few minutes of your time, things that you can check in on that can really have a lasting impact or an important impact on your financial future, especially if something happens to you. So we've talked about beneficiaries, we've talked about wills. What's up today?
Well, today's tip, Mike, had to go back to the sunglasses.
I love going back to the sunglasses. We missed them last week.
We did, but this
and
tip...
we had to stare directly into your eyes.
We did.
It was scary.
But this tip is so hot, had to go back to the sunglasses.
Yep, hot tip.
Because I deal with it all the time, with dealing with individuals, dealing with retirement plans. It's what do you do when you switch jobs? You make a transition, you make a career move, and you've got an old retirement plan, old 401k, 403b, 457, something from a previous employer that's sitting out there. You just got this cash, this money in these retirement accounts. What do you do with it? Well, really, there's three main things you can do. The first, leave it there. This is personally not my favorite thing because if you're leaving it there, more often than not, you're going to get statements, but you're going to sit there and forget about it. The second tip, or the second option, is to roll that over into your new employer's 401k retirement plan, if that's an option. The third option is to roll it over into an IRA with a financial advisor or on your own. Those three options, really, no matter what the circumstance, are kind of the three choices. One of the choices you're going to have to make.
Yeah. So think to yourself, do I have an old plan sitting out there? Because human nature, if it's not in front of our face, we're going to forget about it. Life is way too busy. So we want to make sure that those assets that you accumulated, you know where they're at, you know what they're doing for you. And so it's just one of those things that if you can just move it to where you're going to get more frequent statements, or it's going to be part of something that comes out of your paycheck on a regular basis, or out of your savings account on a regular basis, you see it more often. It tends to be more top of mind for you. So that's the most important part about this. So think to yourself, go back and check, do I know where all my assets at? Are they as consolidated or as simplified for you as they can be?
And if you don't know, if you have no idea, if you have a plan that's sitting out there, if you think you work somewhere and you put into a retirement plan but you don't remember, give us a call, shoot us a message.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to research.
Pretty easy to find it, pretty easy to call HR, get it done. The reason we're doing this tip is because it comes up so often in our reviews. And so don't let those plan funds just sit there and not work for you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, with that being said, I think we might be done with this Hot Summer Tips. Maybe not. We don't know.
Depends on the weather.
Wait, we're surprised by these topics as well. We just make it up as we go along. No, we got them planned out. But thank you again. Continue to share the videos. And again, if you have any suggestions, we didn't bring this up the last couple times, but share. We want to hear from you so that we know what we're telling you is relevant to your situation. So share with us as much as possible, as well as sharing with others. With that being said, we will see you next week on Finance on Your Terms with Mike and Danny.
Thanks, everybody.